All right, we're live. Hello.
Hello?
Is anybody in here? We have 38 people in here.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, Germany? What's up, Colton Hamilton?
Colton Hamilton's like your name. Walking Eagle. We're here at Space Bomb Studios in Richmond, Virginia, preparing for our tour.
We got a ride here from a guy who is the worst Uber driver I've ever had, the worst cab driver I've ever seen in my life, actually.
It was terrifying. And he said that I actually feel like he's kind of describing us. He kept talking about the Blues Brothers, and he was saying that one of the Blues Brothers has blonde hair. And Hamilton tried to correct him and said that it's a very famous fact.
Does Dan Aykroyd have blonde hair? Does anybody think Dan Aykroyd has blonde hair? Because this guy did.
He definitely does not. Dan Aykroyd actually looks a lot like my dad.
Now or back in the day?
Both. Dan Aykroyd's daughter and
Really?
Danielle Aykroyd. And she, I can just confirm he does not have blonde hair. But this Uber driver thought he had blonde hair, and it was terrifying. But we got here, okay, and we're rehearsing for our tour in this beautiful Space Bomb recording studio. I already did 3 days. Hamilton's going to begin his days today.
Yeah. Who's in there? Yeah, amen.
Where's song?
What's up, England? I think that the song is going to come out right after we finish this chat.
Yeah, very excited for you to hear this song. We have to kill like 15 minutes of airtime, so.
I played a show on not TikTok, Twitch one time. And it was kids playing video games, and they had 4.7 million people watching them play the game or whatever. But then you could switch over and watch me rocking out in empty Brooklyn Steel, and then go back to Minecraft or whatever.
Wait, your show at Brooklyn Steel was like a proper show?
And yeah, but it was during the thing. It was during the quarantine. So it was an empty room.
Crazy.
And but it was like a big production. We had a big Twitch team there, and I mean, I guess it's a hot spot.
Well, dude, look, we're fucking blasting.
Maybe that's the competition. You shouldn't be talking about it when you're on whatever we're on right
now. Oh, right. Yeah. Don't listen to Twitch. We're all about YouTube Live.
Yeah.
We love YouTube. We got 55 people. Hamilton one time was on Twitch going to millions of people, but here we are on YouTube going to 52. Okay, who's in the band? Well, we have lots of people in the band. I think when people ask me who's in the band, or not saying you're wrong, Bill Alderson, but sometimes people will write me and say, is this show going to be solo or with the band or with the big band? Because I want to know what
price for tickets. Does acoustic mean lower? Like when Neil Young does acoustics at Carnegie Hall, does he have to charge less?
No, I don't think so. I think he might charge more.
Bring Crazy Horse.
I think it's kind of what people want to know. Hi, I'm 5 years old and I'm your biggest fan. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice. Hello from Moscow. Wow. Some Russian fans. Still waiting for you both to come to our dictator country. Well,
I'm still waiting for the invitation.
I went to Russia once. I actually had a crate with Woods.
Really? I've never been. You played there?
Yeah, Woods played an insane show, and it was like Woods. And if you don't know what Woods sounds, you know what Woods sounds like. But it's like a folk band.
Good band.
Yeah, great band. Happy to have, love my dudes in that band. But we played this show at a magazine release in Moscow. And when we played, all out mayhem ensued. And people got in fist fights. There was blood, and they had to bring in bouncers to hold the crowd off of us.
Really?
It was terrifying.
Because of the music?
I just think, yeah.
They were just ready to fight?
They were just ready to party. It was also 2 a.m. It was a really, really crazy time. But I'd love to go back to Moscow.
I would love to go. And I'd like to go to St. Petersburg, too. I've never been. So.
I feel you're a big reader.
I do. I read a fair amount.
Do you read?
Read a lot of Russian writers in my time.
That's something I need to do. Where should I start?
Well, the classics is where I started. And actually, what's an incredible book that I just read would be a really fantastic place to start is it's called A Monk in a Pond Swimming. It's by George Saunders, that guy who wrote
Lincoln yeah.
But he analyzes all these Russian short stories and does just a really good job of it. And
I should read that.
It's a great book.
Did he read? I heard about some book recently. It's about Abe Lincoln's life. I feel like George
Lincoln in the Bardo.
Yeah, he wrote that.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's so weird. I think it's good. I'd have to read it again. It's so strange. There must be something more to it. I think it's one of those books that might take multiple readings to really get.
I need to read it. I finished my book today. I was reading a book and I finished
I
it
need a
today.
new book. I hope there's a store around here. Any good stores in Richmond? Anybody from Richmond out there?
Yeah, we got it in Richmond. Let's talk about this. So we're in Richmond. We're rehearsing. I think this has kind of become a funny joke at this point because we're rehearsing here. We're spending a week of our lives getting to know the town, love the town, ran through the downtown today. But no, our lowest selling show. Richmond, Virginia. Ethan Hawke, your friend Ethan Hawke, has posted about it. He took it upon himself.
I was talking to him on the phone, and he kindly posted about it because he's actually here, so he's coming to the show.
Cool. And then I did a big I did a podcast called How Long Gone, and we talked about the low ticket sales on that. So they were
on Richmond.
Yeah.
It's getting all the buzz. All the buzz is about the low ticket sales in Richmond.
Speaking of Uber drivers, we had one the other day, a great Uber driver, unlike the driver today. This woman, and I put her on the guest list +5. I was like, bring all your friends. Rachel. I think her name was Rachel.
Well, Ethan said he's going to try to bring the entire film crew he's working with, so hopefully that'll work.
He's doing a movie here?
He's doing something. I can't remember.
Great. Yeah, he should bring that. That'll be good. Is Ethan Hawke in the band? Yeah. For those asking who's in the band this time around, it's Ethan Hawke and the two of us. What scent do I wear?
Scent.
I just changed.
Not enough. No, I'm just kidding.
I did go on a run this morning. My heat receptors are just blazing away. I did change deodorants recently.
I stopped using deodorant recently because I was allergic to it.
Really? So no deodorant at all?
I don't wear any deodorant. I don't really have very much body odor, to be perfectly honest.
Wow. I have a lot of body odor.
I can't believe we got the body odor in 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
I know. You ever think about comedians, man? Like, how do they kill so much time up on stage? Well, we're excited for wait, let's look at this. Oh, someone else was asking you about book recommendations.
Read that George Saunders book. That was great. I just read like 3 or 4 books in a row that I didn't love. I just read a Buddhist meditation book that I didn't really connect with. Nothing that I've read. I bought a lot of poetry that's great, but it's just sort of classic stuff.
I just read a book called Boomtown by Sam Anderson. It's very good. It's all about Oklahoma City.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a lot of it's all about the basketball team, about the Thunder. It's kind of
tragic story.
And then there's a lot of stuff about Wayne Coyne and the Flaming Lips, which is really interesting and fun. I highly recommend that book.
Is it booming now, Oklahoma City?
No, the whole thing, it's like boom as a metaphor of it's such a chaotic place and the weather's so crazy. And then there's the Thunder and that team was sort of stolen from the Supersonics. Right, and it's kind of boom as this metaphor for the chaos that ensues over Oklahoma City throughout its crazy history. And I spent part of my childhood in Oklahoma City. So I recognize a lot of the places they were talking about. But I talked to you on the phone in Oklahoma City once. Remember I was going to the Flaming Lips bubble shows?
Right, I remember that. Yeah.
I think actually that's one of the first times we were talking about this tour.
That was back when things were looking so rosy.
It's
going to be so free.
But we should, we have to think.
But the Delta variant is plunging.
Like a rock.
Everybody's going to be vaccinated at the shows.
It's going to be vaccinated at the shows. People are asking about that. It's going to be vaccinated at the shows. Already gotten a few hate emails from.
LASIK surgery on my eyes about 10 ago, and now I've come to realize I can't see anything anymore. I think I'm going blind again.
I know.
What music do you both love or connect with?
I think Leonard Cohen's the biggest in the Venn diagram.
Yeah, probably so. He's the guy I always go back to. He's my number one.
Kevin, have you ever been to the Peak District in England? No, I haven't.
Wait, my daughters were just telling me about this new anime. I don't know. I can't remember. I wish I could remember the name because they were just telling me how great it is.
When you collaborate with another artist, such as you two, what is your process for creating? Great question, Anne. Well, in this case,
I wrote and recorded the music at my home studio, and then I was starting to sing on it, as is my want. But I just didn't think I was bringing anything new to the table at all, and I thought I need some new blood here. And I thought of Kevin Not just because we were going on tour together, but actually because I thought he really like has different structured songs and kind of has different lyrics and a completely different voice than me. And I thought, that really he could probably take this thing over the goal line here.
Yeah, and it was fun. I've never done that before where I've written lyrics to someone else's song, but as you'll hear here in a few minutes, Hamilton sent it to me, and I love the music. I felt like it's combining two things that I love because there's this kind of amazing Telecaster sort of slide part in it over a sort of, speaking of Leonard Cohen, like a sort of like Leonard Cohen-y sort of thing that I feel like you do really well. But it was like the meshing of two styles musically, and I really like it inspired me to write the lyrics that I ended up writing, which are kind of about these sort of lost cities, these obscure cities in um in America. I don't know why it almost had the idea of like a song you discover on an old lost compilation, a country compilation or something. So it was really fun to write to. It's an honor. It's an honor,
Hey,
really,
well,
Hamilton.
hey, thanks for doing it. It worked out well. I love the song.
I love it too. I'm excited for everyone to hear it. Also, the song begins with a line of Hamilton saying, um, depicting a scene and being in a train passing through Virginia Beach. And today you took a train to Virginia.
I did. I took it down. Well, it was going down to Newport News.
That's serendipitous, I thought. Did you fall asleep? Did
The
you
old
wake up?
720 out of DC. I did not fall asleep. No, I have a little trouble sleeping when I travel.
So do I. It's terrible.
I have a
Well,
little trouble sleeping in general, actually.
same. Once we get on that bus, just sleep won't come. We're just
I
gonna be
got a
awake for
little
the next
jar. I got a little daddy's little helper.
um, let's see here. Opinions on Kurt Vile. Kurt's an old friend. I just saw Kurt. How'd I meet Rodrigo Amarante? We're both living in LA. Favorite Cohen record?
I have this really weird love for songs, love and hate, because I bonded with it first. But in my heart, I guess maybe I would say that "Songs from a Room" is the best one.
I just like the Greatest Hits Volume 1. Is there a Greatest Hits Volume 1?
That was the first thing I ever had, was Leonard Cohen's Greatest Hits on tape.
Oh, that's
From
great.
my dad, yeah.
That's great. That's how I got into Dylan. Same thing from my dad.
Uh-huh.
Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 1. Okay, well, so wait, I think we're getting off here at 11:58. Now I'm having fun. Now I just want to keep going.
Man. I want to talk about Leonard Cohen's Greatest Hits. Track by track.
Yeah, I don't want to get going. Wait, Richard Swift. That's another good friend we have in common. I feel like it was also sort of bonding. Any plans to do some duets? Well, you'll have to see.
Yep.
You'll have
to
see.
Come to a show.
Yeah. All right, I guess we got to get off this thing. Thank you all very much. Hope you enjoy the tune, and hopefully see you out there. And be safe. Bye, guys. Love y'all.